Hey there, so glad you reached out because of your interest in life groups. My name is Michelle Christie and I am the Director of Adult Discipleship here at Trinity, and just here to share a little information with you about life groups at Trinity Church. Maybe you signed up or requested information because you're looking to connect with people. Maybe you're looking for support. Maybe you're looking to develop some new relationships, and maybe, you really are in that place where you're ready to step in and do some growing and learning about more who you are and who God is. And so I think life groups are a great way to do that. And at Trinity Church, when we think about life groups, there's 3 words for me that seem to resonate. They're maybe a 3-legged stool, so to speak, as we think about life groups and what we want them to be about and what we hope people experience. Those 3 words would be belonging, becoming, and blessing. Right? So there's this invitation to belong to something bigger than yourself, to belong to one another, to connect with people, to a place where you can be known and you can know others. So we're desiring that you experience a sense of belonging through life groups at Trinity. And the second one, becoming more Christ-like, right? That's what we want. We want you to not just be in a social group, but this has purpose and it has intention. The intention of helping you grow spiritually and be transformed by God's word and through prayer with one another. So belonging to one another, becoming more Christ-like. And the last one really is blessing. A blessing that this is not all about us and our relationship with God, but really this is for the purpose of and for the sake of others, that we might then turn around and invite others into a kind of relationship like we've experienced, to bless others by bringing the kingdom to those around us that may be in need, to bring the kingdom to those people around the world, maybe as we engage our global mission partners here at Trinity. But that's what I think about, and what I think we as a church would hope for you as you engage in life groups, is a place to belong, a place to become, and a place to bless. So that's just a little bit of information about what our goal would be. So here are some of the nuts and bolts of how life groups typically work. We meet a couple times a month, most often on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month. People usually meet in their homes, but there are places and spaces at the church that some of the groups meet in, if that feels more comfortable for you. As well, what does a typical life group meeting look like? So you would most often probably do some connection time, just as everybody's getting together and checking in with one another. But then also a part of that is intentional time in the Word, maybe around the sermon series or whatever book or curriculum that you're looking at doing. You would spend some time, obviously, right? That's part of that becoming piece and growing piece, that the community that we all long for. You're going to spend some time doing that and experiencing community around God's Word and praying for one another and sharing about your life and where it is that you might be stuck, or maybe you're celebrating something. But that would be another piece of it. And then, usually a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half or so, would be the time that you would be meeting together. Another thing that I'm thinking about that maybe you could be wondering about, if you have children, well, what do we do with our kids during our life group meeting? That would be, a childcare question, and that is typically decided on by the people in the group, how you're going to handle that. Maybe you would have all your children at one place and you would meet at another house. Or maybe if you're meeting at the church, maybe you could utilize the nursery. But it would be up to you all to decide how you're going to do that and pay for that and cover that. The other thing you might be wondering is, well, when do these life groups begin or start? Again, typically it would probably be in the fall, and then probably after Christmas sometime, depending on how many folks were interested and where we would have spots to put people. So that's pretty typical. for when do we bring people together for this kind of thing. What's the next step maybe for you? You can do a life group preview, which would be just a one-time, I want to step into a life group and check it out and see what it's like. You could do a taste and see opportunity, which would be maybe one of those 6-week or 4-week time where you can experience a life group. And maybe you're ready, you've been around Trinity for a while and you're ready just to go all in and jump in, and you could certainly sign up to be in a life group starting soon. So how do you do that? Well, in the email that you got with this link in it, to learn some more information, there's also a link for you to be able to click on that and fill out a form. And that form will tell us what you would like to do as your next step. And you can just check that in the box. I want to do a life group preview. I want to do a taste and see event. Nope, you know what? I really would like to just jump into a life group. And then there's also space for you to tell us a little bit about who you are, what your life status is, whether you're married, whether you have kids, maybe you're single, and then who it is that you might be interested in journeying together with. What you want to be with people that are the same life stage as you, the same place in life. You can indicate that to us so we can learn as much about you as possible to give you a place where you can belong and where you can become and bless and create an environment where that's most likely to happen. So that's your next step. And then from there, we would be in contact with you and take the next steps with you on how to make those things happen. But of course, yeah, you can always just email me. I would love to hear from you. Or better yet, if you see me on a Sunday morning, I'd love to meet you face to face and have a conversation. So I just want you to know that we care about you. We care about your spiritual growth, who you're becoming, and we want to journey together with you. So we care about how you might belong, and we do care about who you are becoming and about how we might help you become a blessing to others. So how might God be asking you to take that next step and check out a life group? Like I said, all you need to do is click the link. The form will come up. You can fill it out, and we'll be in touch with you. I look forward to hearing from you.